course experience is so stupid. Hey everyone! Welcome to another edition of Cursedon Streams. And tonight, if you recall in the last exciting episode, we were looking for oil in Crystal Isles on the DragonPunk Season 2 server. And we couldn't find any. And I got to talking to one of the admins, and the Crystal Isle doesn't have oil. Now, that is not the way the map is set up. So if you want to play Crystal Isles, feel free to do so. There is certainly oil on that map. If you download it, play it single player on your own server or whatever, there will definitely be oil. But for some reason, the people on DragonPunk want you to use the auction house and trade with other maps in their world. And so what they did is they gave Crystal Isles no oil, is what it seems. Which, I don't know. Because I have no clue where the auction house is. And of course they would say talk to people and be a part of the world, find out where the auction house is. And the problem is every time I log in and run around, I don't seem to find any living humans. They're either asleep or not online, or I don't know. Like if you saw the last stream I did, they weren't talking. I don't know. It seemed they were AFK. So that leaves me a little stuck because I need oil. I need oil so that I can make gasoline, so that I can make my wind turbine, so that I can have power so that I don't need oil. Because you need oil to make gasoline. So so there's that up there. Is he gonna step over my wall? Second update is I had about an hour and I tried to tame an RG using the immersive taming mod. And I had mutton and I made the proper bait to get the RG, and the RG was level 150. So I tried to tame it, and I didn't have enough time. I spent almost a full hour giving it mutton, and it just in that hour got to where it said it's now friendly enough with you, you can pet it, which is like the very start of the whole process. So I don't know how much mutton that would have taken. I had 38 arrows. You shoot the arrow near it so it doesn't attack you, and get the thing to like you, and then you can hand feed it. I didn't even get to the hand feeding part. So I assume that making the bait out of mutton is better than making it out of regular meat. But it didn't seem like it. Now, maybe it was raising faster than it would have. So if you look here, so here's the regular meat. And it doesn't give a time or how anything, of course. And then you attach that to an arrow. But then you can do mutton, which is, here's the prime, and then here's the mutton. So way up the list here is mutton. And that's what I was using. So I would have thought it would happen really quickly. Because 150 isn't that high on here. It's kind of in the middle of the row. but it was taking a while. So I didn't get to finish, so I thought, well, maybe I'll get to do that tonight, but the RG's gone. Now, there is a really awesome RG over there, but it's 234 and will take forever. And quite frankly, I don't have the mutton for it at all. I have the male here, and I'm not going to slaughter it, obviously. That's stupid. That'd be dumb. I'm going to, I don't know why I just gave it health. I'm going to get a female, and then I'll have all the mutton I want forever. So that's the smarter way to do it. But I thought, well, I just got lucky with this one, and it was outside of my gate here, and I tamed it. But what do you do if it's out there somewhere? I need to pick it up and bring it here. I have nothing that can pick up anything, which led me, of course, to wanting to tame an RG. Because an RG can lift up sheep. Now, I am currently level 66. At level 60, or excuse me, at level 75, I can make saddles for my rock drakes. And then a lot of my problems will be over. Because nobody pushes them around. So then I'll be doing pretty well. But for right now, I've just got basic dinos, and I'm trying to tame better ones, but the carnivores take some time and some mutton. Okay, looks like it's getting dark. What time is it? 19. Yes, at 20 it starts getting dark. So I brought you guys here just in time to sit in darkness. That's awesome. So, in other news, I pushed the wrong button. I should disable that L, huh? Yeah. I'll just disable it. I did that on my single play, or on my server. I disabled L, because I just kept hitting it, and then you're dealing with this mess. Quite frankly, I don't know why. Why would you ever want that? Why would you ever want everyone following? Like this huge turning radius. Like, he was sitting right outside of my house. This guy was. I whistle for everyone to follow, and he ends up down there. How does that make sense? He was right here. And I was sitting right above him. Still following. It's good. Stop. Thinking. There we go. Yeah, you should definitely climb on top of it. There. Sorry if I sound frustrated, but rock drakes without saddles are the worst. They have this weird tendency to run to you and stop. And then it's kind of like a rubber banding. They keep, then they run to you and stop, and run to you and stop. They're like always lunging. They don't just walk with you. Okay. Suppose you're following me too? No. How come you're the only one that's listening? Doesn't listen. Alright. So, what I was saying was that in other news of DragonPunk, apparently there is a bug that doesn't allow the Leviathan to spawn on a multiplayer server. So it spawns, I guess, but you have to like be right up next to it to see it. Now, I would assume that has something to do with the size of the creature and where its origin is. So when you build a model, there's often an origin which is like the center of the model, is what the game considers like the center. You can move the origin around anywhere often, but and I have a feeling it has something to do with the thing is so big that you really don't see you don't get close enough for it to draw in a multiplayer game. Now the DragonPunk people said that they're working on it, and that or excuse me, Wildcard is apparently helping them work on it, and the problem should get resolved. But in the meantime, I guess the Leviathan is not in the game, I guess. So far? I don't know. And there's no oil in the game. And I guess you can use the gold coins that, I don't know if you guys have seen these, but there are coins that you pick up from killing dinos in the DragonPunk world. And it is these. Glory coin. I don't know why they call them glory coin. Kind of a weird choice. But these are them. And you can go to auction houses and buy things such as oil. And I don't know what the price range of oil is. I don't know where the auction house is. So until I figure out where the auction house is, I guess I'm not going to be buying any oil. So I'm not sure where that leaves me exactly. Oh my god. I've gotten enough oil to build the fabricator here from those oil jug bugs. I guess they have oil. But I went clear to the north. Clear, clear, clear. Let's see if I can show you here. I can't look at the map while I'm sitting down. So I went clear to the north. Better light? No, not really. And let's say that's like 2075, let's say. And so I went clear up there, and up there is things get weird. Now I found big patches of oil like on the ground, and I could pick it up, but I gained nothing from it. So that's obviously something they did on this server. So like I was saying, oil does exist in Crystal Isles. But also up there, how would I describe it? Maybe if you played Apparition, maybe it's there. I haven't played enough Apparition to know. But what happens when you get up there is you're out in the open, it's daytime, but you start going into this area and everything starts getting dark, even though it's daytime. And it just gets darker and darker and darker and darker. And then I assume there's nameless like crazy there and all the things of Apparition. But what I also found up there were these big crystals that were kind of pulsating, and when you harvest them, you get everything. So I was struggling because the saddle for the rock drakes down there takes 85 red crystal, and I was trying to harvest that from these lava mountain out here that burns you to death. I would get like 5 and be on fire. Let's see, I want you to see the mountain from here. But it's right out there. And you can just barely see the top of it, I think. Or no. But I promise, it's up there. But these crystals that were pulsating out there, they gave you everything. And not tons, but look. So now I have blue crystal and green crystal and red crystal. They gave, one crystal gave me all of these colors. So maybe that was an apparition. Like I said, I didn't play it. But now I have 39 red, which is a lot closer to what I need. Let's see here. But I still can't learn it enough to make it. So if I go rock drake right here. Right here, 75. Now that might be another thing. Here's the tech one that I also can't do. I don't have a replicator. But if there's a possibility I might be able to buy a saddle at the auction house. I don't know. They're pretty, I would think they'd be more than this. 119, this is all I have. I had way more when I was in a Missa map, but bringing it over here I lost it all. It like didn't go through the teleporter. I assume that was on purpose. They don't want you bringing things over, like all your wealth, I suppose. Like I had so much, I had 200 something. Should have my rock drake kill that Paraceratherium. Close to daytime yet? No. A ramshackle Morellatops. Now all that means, for those of you who have played this mod, is that it gives you ramshackle leather when you kill it. And they're usually higher level and harder to kill. To give you an idea, a journeyman raptor almost wiped out my rock drake. So that wasn't fun. Now the Crystal Isles is way more dangerous than a regular map because it has nameless everywhere. They're not. So, Phoenix, yikes. I don't know if Phoenix attack you. I really have no idea. Basilisk over there. And I led them into the lava and they burned up, so maybe they're gone? I don't know. I think they did a dino wipe recently. Into the lava. Here, I'll do it. Burning Paracerathera. Walk in there, don't walk in there, don't. Oh, survived. Oh, walk in lava. Fogging up. Yikes. Can't see. Number one complaint about this map. It's a beautiful map, lots of great things, but it's hard-coded to rain and fog up. Like, several times a day. Which is just way too much. It's not necessary. I mean, in real life, how many times does is there a foggy day a year? You could probably count them on your hands. And when it rains, it's often a rainy day. It's not a rainy every day. There are certain places where it happens, but it doesn't make for very enjoyable gameplay. Especially when the Especially when the thunder and everything is so loud. It's like super loud. So, on another note, I have noticed that when I upload my streams to YouTube, I get some pretty consistent views. And I would just like to thank those of you watching it. Thank you for my YouTube crowd. I used to, if you look back, I would take the streams from Twitch and edit them down into like a half-hour video. There's a lot of work and didn't make my girlfriend very happy with me. So I just started dumping them from here, just throwing them right up to YouTube. YouTube's a little bit behind. I just put them up there before they expire and then make them public every couple days or so. But if you want the up-to-date stuff, watch my Twitch channel. I know I tend to play kind of late, that's why it's called Late Night Gaming, but you can always watch them on Twitch. Twitch holds them for a certain amount of time, so you can watch them ahead of time there, if you're interested. Also give me comments down below, because I've been thinking of playing other games. I love ARK, so I was thinking maybe playing some Soul Calibur, or maybe picking up, I wanted to get RimWorld. It really interests me, but I think the art style's difficult to handle for viewers. So I'm not sure what you think of that. I own Prison Architect, and it's the same art style. So I don't know. I would think someone could do like, I don't know if anyone's familiar with Dwarf Fortress, but someone made a mod to make that a little bit easier to stomach visually, and maybe that'd be something someone would want to do for RimWorld. Just give a little mod that makes it a little bit easier on the eyes. Let's see. What are you? 22. I don't really need an iguanodon. I've got my Morellatops, which gets enough berries for me, frankly. What I need is something that can pick things up. So where would the auction house be? That's the question. And the answer might be go ask your neighbors, which I have tried in the past. But they're never home, and you're not allowed to talk globally because it's a role-playing server and it breaks reality for some people, and you're not allowed to really talk on Discord because that's also part of the meta, so it's hard to learn things. So if you're not really constantly reading every post on Discord and you're not following along there, you really have a hard time knowing what's going on. Because there's no real in-game clues that I have found so far. Not saying they don't exist, maybe they do. But game doesn't drive you, the Discord seems to, which, if you're not very familiar with Discord, is I'm not particularly very familiar with Discord. I use it rudimentarily. I have a Discord. It's Cursedon2981, I believe. And I have some channels in there if anyone would be interested in jumping in. I believe there was a person living, a couple people living out here. Yeah, if I head out that direction, I think there were some people building out there. Now, I warn you, I'm supposed to talk in character when I talk to people, so... Wow, look at those archers. 100. 41. So I don't have any fresh mutton right now, so... except for the one eating grass outside of the house. And I would guess I would need, if I was to guess, I'd say 3 sheep's worth, perhaps. Rex doesn't have a rider. Yikes. Does that mean it's just out here just killing things? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I don't want to get near it. I don't see a guy running around on the ground. I think it's just out here killing things. It's kind of crazy. And kind of bad frame ratey. Huh. So what is this? Is there a person around here? What's that? And there is a spino. What the hell is all this? Almost out of stamina. Who's the spino belong to? BDM. Anybody here? this is what I run into. I run into bases, no people. I don't want to bother him. RG's about to take a bite of me. There's some more structures. Heck. Horse area? Again, we've got bases and no people. There's a base over here. Using the castle. They're using the castle mod to make a stone-looking castle building. So they just keep adding to it and adding to it. But no people, just bases. Yeah, see the Rex? Just standing there. So there's nobody around. It's just wandering and killing everything. Who would set their Rex to just wander and kill everything? Maybe nervous. Daybreak. Big lizard. Big base. Why does everyone live in the same area? That would be super framey. Everyone's tames all in one place. Look at it. It is super frame. Tech Parasaur detected you. Well, Django, good for you. Huh. It's a neat looking saber, but it's not very good level. Again, a base with nobody in it. You guys are a PvPer's dream. Nobody ever home. That's scary. Yeah, these are just foundations, I think. They're just starting. Huge base, it's just me. And I think it more keeps with my character. I have a Western. Wow. The Dodic, so cool. Huh. Again, keeps with my character that I'm just a cowboy with a wooden house, like on the frontier. You're staying with the RP idea. Crystal Wyvern, and I don't know, I was told those were not aggressive and you passively tame them. Come on, there we go, fish. But I don't know if that's true or not, because I got too close to one on my pterodon and got chased by it. So oh, sparkles or mean anything. So in terms of, hey, there's some, wow, these people are home. This is PvP. They could have turrets. There's no reason they wouldn't. So yeah, again, nobody's home. It's really close to my place. I should know who these people are. Who are these people? Phoenix Foundation. Is that foundation from the Phoenix Foundation? Phoenix Foundation. Okay. Phoenix Foundation. fight the castle. What the heck's that? Oh. You guys got the everythings. Jeez Louise. How can nobody be online? That's my question. How can you have a place like this, these sprawling platforms, that took how many hours to build all this? And nobody's online? How could nobody be online? There would be people online constantly. To build all this. Crazy. Wow. My shack is pathetic. They leave their furnace just running. Is there really no people here? Aren't they actively building something? What does it say? What's it say? Sign says Big's Fancy Flint is under construction. Orders are accepted, but expect delays. Get you dinos. Order farms, I assume, for tame. Big's Fancy Flint. Huh, okay. Just like mine. I don't know what I'm ordering, or what I would be ordering. You need a catalog. Looking Tyrannus. Kinda cool. mine. Oh. I can't believe there's nobody home to ask where the auction house is. How is that floating? This place is massive. There must be multiple people living here. And working on everything. Is this the auction? Okay, there's nobody here, I guess. I don't see how that's possible. There must be at least 5 people living here, I would, building all of this. Very least 5. Okay. Now that whole tree area over there, I don't believe is finished. It's not fully populated with anything. So, I don't think the auction house would be over there. It must be over in these areas here because this is where everyone's living. It feels like I live furthest out. You know, if the Phoenix Foundation said, Boone, my character's name is Boone. If they said, Boone, would you like to join the Phoenix Foundation? I would say yes. Because they've got everything already. Maybe. I don't know. I tend to... I'm a bit of a loner. I'm sorry. Chase him off. Come over here with me. Yay, you're down. Alright. Wow. This place seems like a pathetic piece of crap shack compared to that. I mean, I can upgrade it. There's no reason I can't. I just need oil. I want power. I want things faster. Well, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. I need to find someone to talk to so that I can ask where the auction house is. And so I can buy oil and at least know the price of oil. So I can make gasoline, maybe just buy gasoline. So that I can power my fabricator and then get the wind turbine, and then things will start moving, I hope. So, let's see. Tonight is Wednesday night. I stream every other day. So that means hopefully Friday night will be another stream. Fridays get kind of weird because it's the weekend sometimes. But, so Friday night, I hope to do another stream, and hopefully I'll have this problem solved by then. And so since it seems like most of my viewers right now are viewing this stuff on YouTube, I really appreciate the follow. As you know, if you look at my channel and you look at my Twitch, and I'm a pretty small channel, pretty small creator. So any little help you guys can give in terms of following and sharing and liking is all really makes me feel good, because sometimes I get a little down that nobody's watching, and so it's really nice that some people are. So until next time, guys, give me a follow, and I hope you enjoy your games.